Hey, so one thing I want to bring up to you, and I've seen this happen a couple of times, and I think you were talking about this last week, was uh, people buying these multi-units in mostly the city where they're buying maybe a 4 unit, but they're getting these surprises the day before closing where it might come back as the zoning cert finally comes through and they're getting, it's only zoned as 3, or it's a 3 flat. They think they're buying a 3 flat in zone 2. So
Yeah,
I don't
two
know.
people reached out to me on this in like a 2 week period. Sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off there, but yeah, it's been so just to clarify it, you're buying a 3 unit. It looks like it's a legal 3. It meets all the requirements, and you're thinking like, oh, it's zoned this, that, and the other. Assessor site has it as 3 apartments. The zoning cert comes back 2. You have a 2 unit, like, and you will have to go through the process. If you ever want to make updates to that, like you have a 2 unit. Like that's what's on the zoning cert, and that's the letter of the law, from my understanding.
Well, yeah. And the thing that's important here is if you priced for a 3 unit, then you just overpaid for that, call it 2 flat with an illegal third, because
Yeah, and then the big thing is, if you, let's say, and the one person I was talking to, his only contingency was his mortgage contingency, and the mortgage company's still saying, hey, your house hacking, I don't care, like, it still works for us. And so like he's sitting there going, damn it, like I'm going to lose my escrow money or go through with this. So I guess like the tip is, during attorney review, that is the contingency to add, right? We are buying this contingent that the zoning cert will come back as a 3, and you're not going to get that zoning cert till like the day before closing.
yes. And
So like
usually
that is your out right there. Like, always create that out with your attorney during attorney review.
And it's important you're looking at these with circumstances where you have a garden apartment or you have an attic apartment or maybe a coach house. That's where these problems come up. Very rarely do you have a 2 flat and it comes in as a single family or something like that. But so that's where you're looking at. And this is where you want it, your buyer's attorney. In that first conversation, you should be telling them, I'm concerned. I want to make sure this is a legal 3 flat that I'm buying, because I'm paying 100 and something per unit. And if I didn't have that legal third, I'd be paying some crazy amount for a 2 flat. So that's where that's going to be super important. Now, you can't trust, you have the City of Chicago Building Department that has on the far right side under DU. Sometimes it's a 0,
Yep.
sometimes it says the right number. Water billing has a total different number. So ultimately, no matter what you see online or what that listing agent, this is even more dangerous. So what I'm seeing out there right now is we have this the ADU areas now where people could potentially have a fast track to making some of these units legal units faster. Don't pay full price for a unit that's in a proposed area and it's still not a conforming unit. Conforming, non-conforming is probably the better conversation, the legal way we should be talking about this. But just make sure that some listing agent's not putting down that this is in an area and it makes it a 3 flat, because that's not the case.
Yeah, absolutely.